Moin Moin YouTube, this is Max and you are watching Random Old School Yu-Gi-Oh! A few days ago I received a collection that I bought via eBay. Another case of getting an auction with just being the sole bidder on it. I don't know, do you say bidder? I was the only person to bid on it, you get it. And yeah, it was pretty expensive, but the cards were listed very precisely with decent descriptions of their conditions. And I checked the seller's Instagram account where he had pictures of some of the highlight cards, and they looked decent, so I bought it. And yeah, he was not too happy about only getting the amount that he set for the start price, but I got the cards nonetheless. And I already checked all the cards, and I sorted them a little bit, so I can say before showing them to you that I'm happy with what I got. Of course, there are some cards in bad conditions, but he listed them as in bad condition, so that's not a problem. And there are other cards which are in very good condition and should be pretty valuable, at least as far as I checked them. And to make it interesting, I will not start with the bad cards and then proceed to get to the highlights towards the end, because then everybody just skips. So I will randomly pick a few cards from different piles, and so the highlights will be sprinkled in little bits over the one video or more videos, I don't know. For some of the cards we should take our time. So this might be part one of I don't know how many videos, but without further ado, let's get right into it and start off with some of the interesting ones. We have some collector's tin promo cards like the XYZ Dragon Cannon from the 2003 tins, I guess. We have Master Collection Thousand Eyes Restrict. Not just one but two. We have a Dark Beginning Thousand Eyes Restrict. You can see that some of the cards are in German language. Yeah, I mean, I like the English versions better, but yeah, the German ones can be sold or traded or whatever. A Black Skull Dragon from 2003 as well. I like this one pretty much. And a Gatling Dragon from Dark Revelation 3, alongside a Sinister Serpent from the legendary collection Yugi's World, Secret Rare. This is the only English version of this card I have. There's a German one from the World Championship, whatever pack that was. And then we have a Dark Magician of Chaos from Invasion of Chaos First Edition. I can show you its condition, it's not too great, but yeah, I am at least considering putting it in my collection, but yeah, I don't know. The more often I look at this card, the more I wonder what made my first impression of it being in bad condition, but I guess it's like up here. The border is a little bit off. I don't know if the lighting and the camera catch it, but yeah, so much for some of the interesting ones. Let's take this pile over here. I guess these are some random cards, at least the top ones. I mean, I'm not too much into synchros or XYZs, XCs, however you call them. I hate Sky Strikers, so I will probably try to get rid of those very quickly. Some old structure deck cards and the all-time favorite Sphinx cards from the movie pack. Everybody loves those. And of course there are multiples of them. Fiend Skull Dragon, some some Raws to stall, yay, a Yugi token. And now we are getting into some older cards again. Banisher of the Light from Spell Ruler. This is a newer one, of course. Some GX cards. I used to play Level Limit Area B like 10 years ago, when I started to play the game again, and I ran some stall burn decks, and then it got limited to 1. Sad times. Very Meteor Crush, some graceful charities from starter deck Pegasus, and more gold cards like Ashura Priest, Rescue Cat, I guess. King of the Skull Servants, yay. We have a Blue Eyes White Dragon from starter deck Kaiba, the German version. The condition is okay, I guess, but not too great. Some skulls from Retro Pack 1, 2 of them in super rare. At first I thought they were commons because the foiling was not too easy to see, but I guess, yeah, it's easier to see on camera, I guess. We have Lava Golems from Retro Pack 2, so the owner of this collection, the previous owner, probably opened some of them. Makura the Destructor from Dark Beginning 1, this is his first or second print, I guess, I'm not too sure about that. Book of Moon from Legendary Collection Yugi's World, going along with Kaiku, a Dark Magician Girl from the Tins, an Injection Fairy Lily from DB2. This is one of, I think, 3 lilies in this collection, and this is the only one in good condition. I don't know what people are doing to their lilies to make them, yeah, be in a poor condition. But yeah, it's a recurring theme, I guess. I bought some Legacy of Darkness cards a while ago, and they were in bad condition as well. Fun fact, the lily in that lot was the only one that was okay, and the other ones had damages, so sometimes it's the complete opposite. We have an Axe of Despair from Magic Ruler, first edition, in decent condition, and 2 Relinquished in German from Spell Ruler, I guess. Yes, those are the Spell Ruler ones. But they are reprints, so I might try to trade or sell them for, yeah, maybe an original one, if anyone is so kind and does that. Okay. Speaking of the damaged lilies, we can continue with another ultra rare version. This is from Retro Pack 2. So yeah, you can see that this is pretty much in poor condition. This one, where is it? Yeah, this one has some corner damage. And you can see the well-known Legacy of Darkness off-centering. The right border is way too small compared to the left one, and the top one is much bigger than the bottom one, so off-centered, and the condition is not too great as well. You can see that the letters are damaged up here, I guess. Can you see it? I hope so. Oh yeah, there we have it. So this is not what I want to put in my collection, but maybe someone else with lower standards is happy to get this. I don't know. Hellpoemer with a damaged corner. We have Graceful Charity, which is bent. Gemini Elf, the Invasion of Chaos version. These are pretty much holos from old sets in bad condition. Where do we have a spectacular one? I guess the Time Wizards are poor. This one has a pretty big dent. Yeah. An Exodia piece. Oh yeah, this is a very bad one. Okay, so just to give you an impression of the, let's say, the low end of the spectrum, but those are all the damaged cards, or the very damaged cards. Some of them have little damages, but not too major ones after you endured those ones. Let's get some goodies again. We have a Vampire Lord first edition from Dark Crisis, secret rare. 1000 Eyes Restrict from Pharaoh Servant first edition, ultra rare. not one but two first edition Breaker the Magical Warriors from MFC, of course. Black Luster Soldier in first from Invasion of Chaos. A German Gate Guardian, first edition from Metal Raiders. And one of the absolute highlights for me is the Dark Paladin from Magician's Force, the first version in first edition. The artwork that was not supposed to be published, I guess. So they had the whole send your version with this picture back and get the corrected one and stuff. But yeah, this is the first version. An Ancient Gear Golem in Ultimate Rare first edition from the Lost Millennium. Unfortunately it's German, but I will still keep it because it's such a cool card, and I won't be buying an English one in the same condition and the same rarity and the same first edition. So yeah, I will stick with this one for a while. Same goes for the Mirror Force in ultra rare first edition from Metal Raiders, German version. This is just one of the most simple but beautiful artworks for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, for old Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my opinion. So I like this card quite a lot. Chaos Emperor Dragon, Secret Rare first edition from Invasion of Chaos. This is my second one of those I got. Maybe someday I will have a playset in first edition, but you can guess some of those cards are, yeah, could be considered near mint. Yeah, if I was to sell them, I would ask the person interested in buying them to come and visit me and yeah, check them out in person, because some people have different standards for grading them, and all of those cards are not for sale. They will go in my personal collection, so I don't have a problem of having to yeah describe their condition for someone who wants to buy them. Nobleman of Crossout, yes. There we go. I was confused because it's Nobleman of Crossout and Extermination, I guess, the other one. Two of them, one English, one German, first edition, and an Ultimate Rare Creator from Rise of Destiny, first edition. This one is one of the more damaged cards, but yeah. You can see the corners and the edges are a bit worn, but it does not have yeah, bends or something. This is the way to common ultimate stamping, and yeah, this is one of the things that bothers me with old ultimate rares. You can always, or most of the time, see the stamp imprinted on it. I grabbed some of the more medium valuable cards now, with Blast Held by Attribute and Yamata Dragon, accompanied by Hellformer and Cannon Soldier. They are from the first reprint sets, Dark Revelation and Dark Beginning, Asura Priest, some Wave Motion Cannons, because I'm a burn player, I'm not ashamed to say that. Upstart Goblin from DB1. There are some Retropack 1 versions in here as well. MSTs, Sakuretsus, some Reasonings, Reckless Greeds, more Thousand Eyes Restricts in lower rarities or in common. Rivalry, some Dark Room of Nightmares, and some other commons from old sets. So yeah, checking my time, it's less than a minute for this video, so I guess I will record the rest of the collection now as well, and you can, yeah, check out my channel in the next few days, and I will upload the videos one by one. So yeah, you can watch them and check out the whole collection I got. As you saw, I showed you some of the highlights, but there's a decent pile left, so stay tuned, and I hope this is entertaining for you. As always, stay healthy, and goodbye. Thank you for watching.